Hi, it's Lisa from A Simple Season. Thanks so much for joining in. You know, it seems that there is so much uncertainty around us right now. We have shortages, inflation, energy, price hikes, all kinds of things going on right now. And though some things are out of our control, it is good to sort out what we can do, and having a stored pantry is always a good idea. So let me show you what we got this time. So when I stock my pantry, I like to purchase ingredients that I can put together quickly and either add no other ingredients, or I can just add fresh vegetables that I bought, whatever is in season. And I'll give you an example of how I do that. I have some minced garlic, pasta, and olive oil. That in itself is a meal. That's called pasta in bianco in Italian, so which literally means white pasta. So you just cook up your pasta, heat up some olive oil, add the garlic, that's it, you're done. If we want to get fancier, we can add in some canned chicken, whatever vegetables you have, peppers, zucchini, tomato, anything like that. And that is a great meal right there. And for the times I'm tired of spaghetti sauce, I picked up some Basil Pesto, and that's great with any kind of pasta also. Now I also want to show you something with this can. I don't know if you can see it, but right here there's a dent, and this can of eggplants was reduced to half price. So the question that everybody asks is, can we use cans that have a dent in it? And the answer is, it depends. So if we look here, the dent is right in this spot where my thumb is on the side. And if we look the can over, nothing is bulging. Everything is sealed nice and tight. If I push on the top, there's no give, there's no popping sound in the lid. So also, the dent is not anywhere near the seal, like the top or the bottom. It's right here. So if the dent is there, it is absolutely safe to use that can, as long as you look it over and make sure everything is just sealed up nice and tight. So I bought that. That's safe to use. I have no problem using that. These gnocchi are really good. I don't know if you've ever had gnocchi before, but they're made out of potato. And these cook up very, very easily. You just boil up some salted water. You cook them for 3 minutes. When they float to the top, they're done. And you can do anything that you do with pasta with these. You can use them with tomato sauce, with olive oil and garlic. You can do Parmesan cheese on them, and they are delicious. The other thing I really love to buy is tuna in oil. I find that it stores much better than tuna packed in water, though I do use tuna packed in water just as a shorter term pantry staple. But tuna packed in oil just lasts so much longer, and the flavor is delicious. Throw that in salad, mix that in with your pasta. I've got a great tuna and lemon pasta dish that I might do a video on later. It is so delicious. The other thing I like to store together to make my meal prep easier is cornstarch and these OXO packets. So if you mix one of these OXO packets with 1 cup of water and a teaspoon of cornstarch, and then heat it up on the stove and make it thicken, it creates just a nice little cheater gravy that you can use in pot pies, and you can put it over mashed potatoes or anything else. I also bought some coconut oil in a couple of these containers. Coconut oil I don't use often, but it is just kind of an emergency oil for me. If I run out of olive oil or any other kind of cooking oil, coconut oil lasts a long, long time. You can keep it on the shelf for years. If it's unopened in a cool, dry environment, it is good for years. The other thing I like to store together are green beans, cream of mushroom soups, and Italian style breadcrumbs. So if you just take 2 cans of green beans, pour over a can of cream of mushroom soup, top it with some breadcrumbs and some Parmesan cheese or whatever else you have, put it in the oven for a half an hour, you've got an amazing side dish. I got this ginormous bag of chickpeas. What is this? 5 kilograms. I use chickpeas for so much. Hummus, soups, salads, you name it. And a lot of people may not like chickpeas, and you know what, if you don't like something, don't store it. Store the stuff that you like, eat what you store, and store what you eat. I want to show you something else I have here, and these are chia seeds. And I like to store things that I can use a number of different ways. So with chia seeds, I like to sprinkle them on top of cereal or on my granola, which is fabulous, but these also have another really good use. I have been in situations before where I've been short eggs when I'm baking, or I don't have enough eggs. You can make an egg substitute with chia seeds. So all you do is you take a tablespoon of chia seeds, you add 3 tablespoons of water, put it in a bowl, and just let it sit in the fridge for about a half an hour. And you can use that as an egg replacer in recipes. Walnuts and almonds I love to have on hand as well. I just keep them in the fridge, just in the package like this. And they store in the fridge right at the back for over a year, and I've had no problems with those whatsoever. I found these little packages of hash browns. So these are like little Tetra packs right here, and what you do is you put hot water in this and you let them stay for 12 minutes so that they rehydrate, and then you just heat up a little bit of oil in a pan and fry them up, and you have hash browns. So a super easy convenience food to have. Just when you're in a pinch, you can serve it with eggs or ham or just whatever it is that you have, and it just makes a really easy breakfast. I have some cream of wheat. This stuff is really great for breakfast, and I enjoy it a couple of ways. I like it with a little bit of salt and butter in a savory sort of form, and then I also like it with raisins and a bit of cinnamon and sugar. And if we look at the back of the cream of wheat at the nutritional information, it looks like it's really high in iron. You get 30% of your recommended daily value in iron in this. So I like having this. And a couple packages of Hershey's Kisses. We have to have comfort food around because, you know, chocolate just makes life worthwhile. And the last thing I got was this little mini fire extinguisher. This is just one of those things that's good to have that you just never hope you have to use. So that's my pantry haul for this time. And you know, we can never be sure what the future holds, but we can have some peace of mind knowing that we have a few things put away to see us through from A to B. I want to thank you so much for stopping by and seeing me today, and we'll see you next time. So what's really crazy here is I'm trying to film, and I have this squirrel sitting in my tree outside staring at me, which is kind of distracting me. So I think he wants me to give him a peanut. And there he is.